Every once in a while on Ink TV, I have something that I want to talk about, but I want to talk about it over someone else's opinion on that thing. So after the Battlefield 6 trailer came out, I wanted to talk about what this means for Black Ops 7, how these games are going to compete against each other, and how the heck Black Ops 7 is going to market compared to Battlefield 6, because Battlefield 6 trailer was really, really good. And I don't know what Black Ops 7 can do to compete with that. So I found someone who made a video on it. Their name is Gilmore. They have a smaller channel, relatively small video. So if you see this, go give them some love. But I want to hear what they have to say about it, and then I'll inject a bunch of my opinion as well.
Another one. You know what it is. Got a couple of posts here from Nerd Flanders I want you guys to check out real quick, because we just...
Is that like the opposite version of Sexy Flanders?
Got the trailer for the campaign for Battlefield 6, and we're actually getting the multiplayer trailer at the end of this month, the end of July as well. Like they're going all in with this game, and I can't lie.
Which, by the way, it tells us, well, we already know that October 10th is the leak date for the launch of the game. We also know that most likely we're getting a beta probably right after that event on the 31st.
Trailer looks good. I see a lot of people hyping it up just way too much. We got to lower those expectations a little bit, but it does look good. Actually, Call of Duty can learn a few things from what Battlefield is doing. Yes. Battlefield 6 is not coming to last gen either. They're out with that shit. Call of Duty is still dropping on...
I guess that makes sense. I should have known that, but yeah, that's true. This next Call of Duty game is still going to be on PlayStation 4, and Battlefield is not, which means they don't have to do any of that holding their game back at all. It's a good point.
Battlefield is not. Call of Duty can learn a few things from Battlefield already, man, just from the few announcements we got. But the trailer looks good. I see a lot of people like hyping it up already like crazy. I think we need to lower those expectations a little bit, but I think it's important. Like, trust, I hear you guys. Everybody that tries to tell me, listen, I tried Battlefield, I just can't get into it. You know, Call of Duty's my game, even with all the horse.
So that's the thing, right? Is there's going to be a subset of players, and I think JGod actually tweeted something about this the other day, and even I would say I'm borderline one of those, where there's certain things about Battlefield that I like Call of Duty more. I like the 6v6, smaller maps, more arcadey feel, score streaks, that kind of thing. But there's something to be said about what Battlefield does and the kind of scenarios and escapes that they create in their multiplayer games, and they're fun. And when they're done right and when the gameplay's done good, I don't think anything does anything like it. That being said, I don't think like Battlefield will do what everyone is thinking, where it'll pull everyone away from Call of Duty just because they don't do the same thing that Call of Duty does. It just like, that's the way that it is, and that's okay to be like to be similar but different. And in fact, it's good to be similar than different. It's good for these games to take each other's audiences, because then they're competing and then we get better products. But the only thing I don't know is how the hell Black Ops 7 is going to market their game. Like, he might get into that, but we'll see.
All the bullshit. Call of Duty's still my game. Trust, I understand what you're saying. Battlefield is more like an acquired taste like that. You got to go into it with an open mind, or just that's your style of game. You started with that game before you played Call of Duty. I was in that...
This map, Dig, it's a remake map from World at War, right?
Same mindset for so many years, and I still kind of am now, even with Call of Duty as unplayable as it can be.
Am I wrong?
It wasn't until 2019, with how ass that multiplayer was, that I gave Battlefield another, and I gave it a fair shot at that time, and I started to appreciate the game for what it is. But when it comes to that quick arcadey action, like especially with my schedule, my lifestyle, Call of Duty still suits my schedule way better than Battlefield. I could jump on, just get two quick games in Call of Duty, record them for a video later on when I get home, and that's it. I'm gone, right? And Battlefield is, you're looking at longer ass games. Like, yeah, you got the TDM, but like Battlefield is more methodical. You take your time with it. Longer games. You got way more people in there. Like it, I get it when you guys tell me that you gravitate more to COD over Battlefield. But if this game is good, if the game sucks, just leave it where it's at. But if this game is good, even though it's not a true competitor to COD, it's still a competitor to COD.
It's going to take audience away from COD. It just won't take all of their audience, like people are saying. It's not a COD killer. It is just going, like, especially with what we've seen with the American Dad skins and Beavis and Butthead and COD Toons events. If Battlefield comes in and does well, and like, you know what? Let's put multiplayer aside for a second. Let's look at Warzone, right? They're putting out a free-to-play battle royale. If theirs is a down-to-earth, militarized, and doesn't have any of these like cartoons and weird skins and anything like that, and Warzone continues to do that, where do you think like the people who want these like type of battle royales really, what do you think they're playing? Because you got the kids playing Fortnite, and then you're going to have probably the adults playing the militarized version, which was Warzone, but what is it going to be now, right? Put the multiplayer aside. That is the audience that'll actually steal from each other. Warzone and whatever, we'll just call it Battlefield Battle Royale, those will steal each other's audiences completely. Multiplayer, not so much.
Try to get behind this, man. Support it a little bit. It's going to keep Activision on their toes a little bit.
Hell
it's going to keep Microsoft on their toes a little bit. Even if you don't really like the game, but they're doing good things with it, some good decisions with their business practices, we got to try to get behind this game, man. X-Defiant failed. Splitgate 2 is back in beta. Like, we need some shit out here, man. We need something. Just, if the game is good, we got to try to get behind it. But lower the expectations a little bit, man. Don't hype yourself up just to be disappointed at the same time, too.
That's what we were saying earlier today. Still don't pre-order.
The trailer looked good. We'll see what it is for the multiplayer trailer. But if the game is
that's the other thing with COD versus with his a lot of people like I don't like the vehicles. I just like they're fun. They're fun to go in, but when you get killed by them over and over again, it's so frustrating. I don't like them in Ground War and COD either.
Good. I definitely want to try to get behind this. But we got a lot of people out here hyping this up. We got this post here from Modern Warzone. As hyped as I am for Battlefield 6, I will say to never pre-order a game based on a reveal trailer. At least wait until release gameplay. We all remember what happened with Battlefield 2042. Now, this is coming from somebody. I'm pretty sure I've already seen him talking about pre-ordering Black Ops 7. I don't know.
Okay, that's Doug. And yeah, he probably did. He probably thinks Black Ops 7's the next great creation. And that's.
Oh, I might be wrong on that. There's been a lot of people out here talking about that. They were ready to pre-order Black Ops 7.
That's hilarious, though.
Before you could even pre-order, before the pre-orders went up, they already pre-ordered it. they were ready to go. I don't know if he was one of them. He probably is, but he is a Call of Duty, like he slurps Call of Duty on this account. He even gets mad at people who criticize COD sometimes. He does keep it real at times, which is why I have some respect for him, because he will come out here and call it the bullshit sometimes. But he's always out here supporting bullshit. He'll be dogging on people complaining about the matchmaking sometimes, even though he knows the matchmaking is complete ass and it's toxic as hell. He'll still get out here and clap back at the community for that. The same thing with Charles Schilling.
I don't think like you can like argue that skill-based matchmaking is good. Like you can be like it's necessary, but to say it's good and makes the game better, I don't think you can argue that.
Until Keshav over there, he gets on his personal account to clap back at the community when they're complaining about Call of Duty, but you know, he does keep it real. It's just funny to see him saying this right away about Battlefield 6 while his channel is basically a Call of Duty hype man's channel. His name is Modern Warzone Nerd Flanders. So it's just really funny to see that, especially with all the hype we've been seeing for Black Ops 7 when Black Ops 6 has been pretty much a disaster, like almost right out of the box, but not long after launch, which makes this post even more hilarious considering he's a Call of Duty hype man's channel. He puts up a little poll. Are you more excited for Battlefield 6?
I did see this. And it did finish like this.
Or Black Ops 7? I'm trying to see something. Battlefield 6, we got 24,000. At the time I screen capped it.
So he responded to this afterwards and said, I expected a 10% difference just based off of like the trailer, and it's like a 50-something% difference.
Is 24,873 votes. 78.6%.
And keep in mind, this is a Call of Duty channel. Like this is a Call of Duty Twitter channel essentially. And everyone is saying Battlefield.
More hype for Battlefield 6 over Black Ops 7. And this is on his account, man. A Call of Duty hype man's account. This dude pretty much only posts about Call of Duty. And he pretty much only posts positivity about Call of Duty. The odd rant here and there. The odd complaint here or there. But it's mostly all just pimping out bundles. Whatever, man. Like the dude, he's a Call of Duty hype man's channel. And this is what the poll looks like on his channel with almost 25,000 votes. Almost 80% is more excited for Battlefield 6. Now, you know what the nerds are going to say. The fanboys that get all bothered, the booty gets all sore and red and raw when you say mean words about the video game that they play, that they suck at. That's why they defend it, and they defend $40 bundles for cringy-ass skins that nobody cares about in a first.
So the big things that the Battlefield is going to have to make sure they nail is when they sell their microtransactions, they can't be too insane, they can't be too wildly priced, and their game can't be buggy. At this point, if they do all of that, they'll already succeed.
Person shooter, you know what they're going to say, right? No, it's the cool thing to hate on COD, so that's why they voted for Battlefield 6. No, man, like, people are just sick of the bullshit. Unlike you, not everybody out here is stuck on Activision's knob, bruh. In some fairy tale world, La La Land.
The legitimate reason is that people just don't like what they've done with Black Ops 6. So to see a Black Ops 7, who's going to get excited for that? Like, plain and simple.
Some shit. Fruit Loop Land. People are tired of the shit, and they recognize that we need competition. You already know what these new COD super fanboys are going to do. These fucking weirdos, man. They're going to do the same thing with this game that they did with X-Defiant. They're going to do everything they can to smother the game in hate, try to kill it as fast as possible because they really...
He was doing good on his video. X-Defiant failed because of Ubisoft. It didn't fail because of COD fanboys. It's not it.
Want Call of Duty to be the only game in this space. They don't care that they're being ripped off every time.
And anyone that has two brain cells wants there to be another game that's out there because it makes Call of Duty better. If you look historically, multiple times when a Battlefield game is launched, it's been a bad year for Call of Duty. Call of Duty Ghosts, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare both launched alongside good Battlefield games. Battlefield 4 it was Battlefield 4, right? Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 1. Both of those did great. Call of Duty did not. And the years following that, they did immediately better. With COD Ghosts, I believe it was Advanced Warfare. With Infinite Warfare, it was Black Ops 4. Both games that ended up doing pretty good. Black Ops 4, you could argue, but... So they, the turnaround after they have competition is always good.
And they turn on the game. They don't care that they're being sold something every time they turn on the
Dalek said he's going to the Battlefield multiplayer reveal, which is in LA. Mr. Raffle said he's going to LA soon. Do you think he's going to the event as well? Maybe. It's weird that they asked Zombies creators. I only know one Call of Duty creator that is going to the Battlefield event. And that's weird. You'd think they'd get more of those.
The game because it's mommy and daddy's money anyways. They don't have to care.
Which, by the way, I happen to know that Battlefield and EA, unlike Call of Duty, when you go to a Call of Duty event, Activision doesn't pay the creators to go there. Battlefield does. They pay like quite a substantial amount of money to go there, make some videos, and record content.
40-year-old virgins living in the basement. They can't even pay their own bills. They got mommy and daddy buying their skins in a first-person shooter because they don't have a functioning brain and they're a fat retard. These nerds love this shit. They love the business practices. They don't want competition in this space. Anybody with half a brain knows we need competition because this is why it's gotten so bad. This is why Call of Duty can get away with the shit it can get away with. Check out this post from Shillintel, Sir Charles. Ricochet Anti-Cheat appears to have started banning players who use AFK methods in Plunder. We're talking about Plunder right now, man. Plunder.
This is a weird one to me. This is a super weird one to me.
I'm not talking about ranked or anything. Plunder in Warzone to farm XP. These bans seem to have started recently and are permanent bans for players who use those methods. Activision has not commented on this as of now. Of course they haven't, man. We got cheaters running wild all over these games. You guys watch these tournaments. We got $1 million.
What's actually funny is that no one wants to play the game to get the battle pass. People just want to go AFK so that they can get the things, but they don't actually want to play the game. If you're not going to play the game, what's the point of getting the things?
Tournaments that are getting destroyed by cheaters. How many videos from me, from all these quote-unquote...
Yeah, also Charlie Intel rips into Call of Duty literally all the time. So I don't... So the shill Intel is...
These were rage baiters, man. You hurt my feelings because you complained about the video game. My favorite video game. Like, all these videos from all these hacker hunters and everybody complaining about cheaters and all these pro players complain about cheaters and all these big-time streamers complain about cheaters. They can't...
Just wait until the Battlefield Battle Royale comes out. It's free to play and there's cheaters everywhere.
Get a stream in without running into multiple cheaters. Some of them run into them at least one every single game. Like, we got cheaters running wild in Warzone and in Black Ops 6, especially Black Ops 6 ranked. But this is what they're focused on. This is what y'all are out here defending. All you butthurt weirdo nerds, you guys are out here defending this shit. They're more worried about people.
Okay, so somehow he turned into like Nero at the end of this. So here's what I want to finish this on. I do not understand what if I'm Treyarch right now, or if I'm Activision, or if I'm Xbox, and I have this game plan that's Black Ops 7. It's a futuristic shooter taking place 10 years in the future. We've already acknowledged that there's going to be no wall running or nothing too crazy futuristic, maybe a heavy focus on drones. And then everyone who's playing my game wants a down-to-earth militarized shooter, which they're making with Modern Warfare 4, but they're not getting it this year. How in the hell do you try to sell that to them? Obviously, you remove all the crazy skins from it. You have to have a good story trailer. You're going to have some good, like marketing. I don't know how they're going to do it. I do not know how they're going to do it. It launches a month after Battlefield, which is good. That's actually a good thing for Call of Duty. And then GTA 6 comes out in the new year. It's going to be a weird year, but we're just going to keep doing what we're doing and talking smack when we have to about the game. It's really all you can do. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be really interesting. Hopefully it's somehow good.